back to my channel. Today we are going to tackle this area in my home right here. It's my closet and it is a mess. I have lost 104 pounds within the last 9 months. So I have gone through a lot of different clothing. I have gotten rid of pretty much everything that is too big on me, and I have replaced it with thrifted clothing. But also, by thrifting a whole new wardrobe, I feel like I have collected a lot of pieces that really just don't fit my style or my lifestyle. Today, I'm going to pull out all the clothing in my closet. I have already switched over to spring and summer clothing, and I have packed away all my winter and fall clothing. So the winter and fall clothing has been gone through, and I feel pretty good about what I have packed away for winter and fall, so we're going to keep those down in the totes. I also have a little dresser over here in the corner that I might get to.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what the hell were you thinking then when you kissed your lips?
I'm trying to think of what's the best way to approach this. I don't know if I need to try everything on and go from there. I feel like I recently did that, or well, I guess whenever I switched over my clothes and put the spring and summer in my closet, I did try on all the spring and summer stuff to make sure that they were items that I liked. But just seeing the amount of clothing that's here is kind of making me have anxious feelings. So I think I'm going to start off with tops, and we will go from there. Okay, so I was standing here trying to think of my plan of attack for how to go through all this clothes. And I think the best thing for me to do is to go through and pull out the pieces that I know for sure that I want to keep. Those pieces I will put straight back into the closet, and then from there we will go through and try on each piece that I'm unsure about and decide whether or not I want to keep them. And hopefully we can eliminate some of these. I would love to be able to eliminate at least about 25% of these. I don't like having a large wardrobe because I feel like it just makes it harder to get dressed in the morning, but somehow I ended up with all these clothes.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe. Every day,
collar and put in what I know for sure I'm keeping and what I wear on a regular basis. And then from here, I'm actually going to try everything on and see where we go from here. So the first thing that I'm trying on is this Giorgio Armani jacket. I have had this for at least, I would say, 4 to 5 years and never wore it. Now, I will say, I will give it the benefit of the doubt that it was in our back closet in the back room, out of sight, out of mind. So I moved it into my closet here recently, hoping that I would reach for it. But now I'm struggling with how to style it. I like it, one, and I love the color of it, but I'm just trying to decide whether or not I would actually wear it. Spring is just now starting, and this is very much a spring jacket. It's light, it's airy. I think I'm going to keep it during spring. If I don't reach for it by the end of this spring, then it's going to go to the sell pile. Next up is this top from Target. I recently thrifted this. Yeah, it still has the tag on it. I like it. I like the material that it is. I love the collars, but something about, I think the sleeves are throwing me off. I think I'm going to let this one go. Next up, we have these two tops that are very, very similar. Pretty much the same color. One is waffle knit. This one's waffle knit. It's from Old Navy, and this one is American Eagle, and it has kind of a striped detail. So I'm going to try both of these on and see which one I like better. This is the American Eagle one. It's just, it fits a little bit tighter than I think I'm comfortable with. Like, it comes up higher than the other one, but I don't know. When I put it on, it's also like, well, it's cute, so which one do I go with? I think I'm going to keep the Old Navy one, and I'm going to get rid of this one. This top is brand new from Express, and it is thrifted. It still has a tag on it. A lot of these clothes I thrifted throughout the winter and the fall time, so I didn't get to wear them. Now that it's spring and summer, they still have tags on them. Like this shirt, but it also makes me look very wide this way. And also just something about the ruffles. I wish it was just the pleat. So I'm going to sell this one as well. This is one of our last white tops. I have this one and then a tank top left. I like this. It's a muslin cloth, I believe, and it is, but it is very white. Like, it's not a cream, it is a stark white. But I feel like you just need a plain white top, especially this would be cute with like some jeans and it tucked in a little bit. So I'm gonna keep this and hopefully I wear it. Fingers crossed. This is one that I'm a little bit unsure of, but also this is like my only white plain, more of like a t-shirt top more than like just a tank top. So I'm going to keep this one for that reason. This is our last white top. It is a Banana Republic knit. This one's okay. I will say it's sheer. Also, I don't know what kind of bra I would wear with this, because this is like the one bra that has the thinnest straps that I own. I wear a lot of sports bras, so it's just not very practical. I don't see myself reaching for it if I have to wear like a strapless bra. So I think I am going to sell this one as well. Now we're moving on to some collar. Now I have a few orange collared shirts. This one is thrifted, so it doesn't mean I haven't worn it yet. I like the material of it. I also really like the cut of it. It was kind of like, as I turn around and see myself in the mirror, I was like, oh, that looks good. So I think I'm going to keep it. I think what I really like is the V-neck here. So I'm going to keep this piece. The next top is this airy tee. It's like a brownie orange color. I thrifted this one, and then I also thrifted this bright pink Aries tee. I thrifted these at the exact same time. I wore this one once with my jean jacket. I can't remember how I felt in it, so I will be trying this one on again. Have not wore this one yet. It's okay, but it's honestly like so close to my skin color. I think I'm going to sell this one just for that reason. I feel like it kind of just blends in too much. This is my one and only pink item that I own in my entire closet. And I actually like this one on me a lot better than that other color. So I'm going to keep this one Also, if you guys are interested in any of the items that I will be selling, they will be listed up on my Poshmark, which I'll link down below. So next is this airy top. It is very similar to that darker orange top that I had on with the white stripes. It's like the exact same material. It has this raw edge on the bottom. I like this one. I don't like it as much as that other one I tried on, but I do like how it fits. I feel like it looks flattering and it's a good collar, so I'm going to keep this piece. If I don't wear this by the end of summer, I will be getting rid of this piece. But just looking at the next piece, I am going to be getting rid of this. This is an Old Navy top. I've had this for many years and have gotten a lot of wear out of it, but it just feels like it's time to move on. And the last item I'm going to talk through with you guys is this top. It's an H&M pullover sweatshirt. I have decided that I am going to keep this, but mainly I'm basing this stuff off of how it looks on my body, how it makes me feel, and also whether or not I reach for it. Just going to keep in mind that I need to be realistic, whether or not it is something that I am actually going to get use out of. If it's an item that I can only see myself wearing for a special occasion or only every so often, I'm going to try my best just to get rid of it, because it just does not make sense to me to keep stuff that you're only going to enjoy a couple times in your life. It needs to go to another person that will actually wear a lot and let them get the use out of it. So I'm going to keep this piece. I'm going to continue on through my shirts, pants, and tops, and then from there, if I have time, maybe we can go through my dress. It's a week later almost, and now we're going to move on to shoes. I have a ginormous trash bag full of clothing that we cleaned out of the closet area. I still have my dresser to go through, but we will get to that later. Next thing I want to move on to is the shoes. Now, I feel like I used to wear a lot of different shoes, but more so now I am sticking to shoes that I wear over and over again. They're my comfy shoes. I know that they won't hurt my feet, and so I have too many shoes that I don't get enough use out of, and I know that somebody else could benefit from. So I'm going to first start out pulling out all of my shoes out here, and then we can kind of go through them together and see how many we can get rid of. I'm hoping to get rid of at least 6 pairs, if not more. So let's see if I can reach that goal.
I saw the ending before the movie was done. I got thick skin because I've been burned before. I got baggage that you don't know of. Learn the hard way not to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be...
Okay, so I finished pulling out all of my shoes. This is all of them right here. This is my winter and my summer shoes, which I will say that before I used to have summer shoes that would stay down, in the summertime, and then I would pack away on my winter shoes and then vice versa. So I'm very happy that my year-round shoe collection fits in the floor area where I keep my shoes. But this is still way too many shoes for one person. Other than these pairs that you see here, I do have one more pair of tennis shoes, but they're in my gym bag. I keep them in my gym bag, and I use both those and that pair of tennis shoes that I have very regularly. So let me go through and count and see how many shoes I have. 27 pairs of shoes. Honestly, I will say that that is less than what I thought I had, and I know of 2 pairs that I for sure want to get rid of right now. So that is this pair of boots right here. They are just from Walmart. They're like a fake Doc Marten boot style. I wore these out, not this past winter, but the winter before, and I believe maybe the winter before that. But the back of the shoes are actually falling apart. You can kind of see it right there. So I'm going to get rid of these, and since they are falling apart, I'm going to just go ahead and trash these. That way nobody buys them at the thrift store when they're really not wearable anymore. The next pair of shoes that I know for sure I want to get rid of are those sandals right there. I used to have this pair and a navy pair, and they are super comfy. They're is it the Sac brand? Sanic or something like that. Anyhow, I thrifted, I believe, both of these pairs super cheap. They were brand new with the tags. I have wore these out, and I cannot get the gray to wash up, and I just feel kind of like they look dingy. So those are also going to go to the trash. Now it gets hard because now I'm like, I think I'm going to get rid of this pair of flip-flops. I kept those last year, even though I only wore them once, and that is because I had no shoes to wear to the pool or the beach. But this past, like, late winter, early spring, Target came out with these shoes, and I love them, and they're perfect for the beach or the pool, so we are going to get rid of these. Those will be donated because they've only been worn once. Now, let's see what else we can get rid of. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of this black pair here. I've had these for a long time. They're a Torrid brand, but I feel like I would reach for these that I got from Walmart this past winter. They're more my style now. I'm also wanting to get a new pair of black flats because these just aren't really my style with the gold buckle. So I'm going to go ahead and pass those along to the next person. Honestly, I might trash them because they are pretty wore and scuffed around the... Mainly that one's scuffed, but they're also very dusty, which is another telltale sign that I don't wear them. So that is now 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of shoes. My baby girl Riley. Riley, say hi. There's Duke over there. Okay, so I wanted to get rid of 6 pairs, so we need 2 more pairs. Let's see here. This pair here kind of breaks my heart. I love these shoes. They are like a Doc Martens style sandal. I got them, I believe, last summer, middle of summer. And I've only worn them once because they kind of make this air whooshing sound when I walk. Wow, I can't hold a camera. When I walk in them. So let me try them on. Yeah, see, can you hear that? They fit so good, and I love the way that they look. But that sound is just kind of embarrassing, honestly. Let's see. And I've also even tried poking holes in the bottom. Let me see if you can kind of see. There's one right there and one right there. I took a knife or scissors or something. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's this shoe right here that's making all the noise. So I really just don't know what to do because I really like them. They're my style, but the whooshing or the whooshing sound makes me not grab them, and I don't know how I can fix that. So if you guys know a way of fixing that sound, let me know, and if I try it out and it works, I will keep them. But if nobody has any way of fixing these, I think I'm going to donate these. I have also decided to get rid of this pair of sandals that I got last year thrifting. I just don't wear them as much as I wear my other pair that are similar to this, so these are also going to go in the donate pile. Shoes are done now, so now we're going to move on to our accessories, which is mainly hats, gloves. That's a bag to my jacket. So yeah, mainly hats and gloves. So this is my collection of hats, both winter and also just regular ball caps. So let's see what we want to keep and what we can get rid of. Honestly, this is such a hard area for me to declutter because, to be honest, I do not wear these hats hardly ever. Especially the ball caps. So why do I have so many? I don't know. I'm really hoping that I can get rid of most of these and just keep maybe 1 or 2. The only time that I ever really wear a hat is if I'm going fishing, sometimes to the lake, and then once in a blue moon I might wear one with an outfit, but that is very rare. Now these hats right here, which this one is super dusty, so you would think I would just go ahead and get rid of it, but it is 100% leather, and it's a hat that I would only wear like at the beach. I guess I could also wear it at the lake as well, but never have taken it. I did recently thrift this one for the beach, so I need to try these on and see which one I think I would like better. I got this new from Target, I think it was 2 years ago. I got it in the mind of I would wear it at the beach, and at the time I was a lot heavier and it was actually really tight on my head, but since losing a lot of weight, it fits like perfectly and it's not tight at all. So I do see myself wearing this at the beach, but also me and my friend have a trip planned to Virginia Beach this summer, and there's like a concert at the beach that's going on. So I just see myself pairing this with an outfit for that. So I am definitely going to keep it until then. If I do not use this for that trip or to take to the beach and actually wear it there, then I will be getting rid of this. This hat also has a lot of dust on it. I thrifted this hat. The rest of this stuff's thrifted. That was like the only thing that was new. But I've worn it once, and it was not this past winter, it was the winter before. But I'm like, I don't know, does it look good on me? I know my hair, like I just got out of the shower and threw it up, so my hair, ignore that. But like, are these hats still in? Are they a thing? Does it look like a boy hat or does it look good? I really can't tell. Like when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at a mirror. So when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't hate it, and it actually is a lot like looser now that I've lost weight, which is so weird because like I understand losing weight in your face down here, but like around your forehead and your head, if you just heard that, that was Riley. But I don't have any other hat like this. I think I'm going to keep this as well. If I don't wear it this year, I am going to get rid of it. Same as the other hat that I just previously showed you. Now is on to the visors. Oh. Here's the black with white polka dot one. This one is all leather. So there's that one. This one I believe is a Target hat, and I thrifted it. I feel like it just provides so much more shade. It's lighter, it's not as tight on my head. This is very tight, and also it's like more structured because it's leather. And I'm honestly like, I feel like I took this to the beach the last time I went to, and I was afraid to wear this one because of the salt water ruining the leather. And that would be the only time that I would ever wear this. So I'm going to let this one go. So right now we have 3 keeps, 1 sell. This is my one and only bucket hat. Thrifted it. And I will say I have never wore it. So, like, I just don't think I ever will. Like, it's cute. Don't know what this little thingy is. Maybe I can see. But another thing is like, I get hot super easy, and this is a hat that you would have to wear with your hair down, and that's just not a possibility in the spring, like not even spring, but summertime. And that's like really the only time that I would want to wear this is like if we went fishing or to the lake and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the bucket hat. I've had this for like 2 years and never wore it, so that should be a sign in itself. This hat is a Nike hat that I thrifted. It's in pretty good condition other than it is really yellowed back here where the strap is. I've never wore it. I pretty much thrifted it, brought it home, and washed it. I think I'm going to get rid of this one just because where it is white, I feel like I would just ruin it. And actually, I'm going to try these on with my hair up because that's how I would wear them, to get a good visual of what they would look like. Honestly, let me get my husband's opinion on these because he He's the one that always wears hats, so he knows when they look good or not. Babe, will you come here and tell me if this looks good or not?
How looks you?
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, you can get rid of it. Because I have so many that I never wear. Do you think I should keep this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so conclusion for my husband, we're keeping that one. Now we have this beige Adidas one. This one's very different because it has this like, it says 100% cotton, but it almost feels like a very thin linen in the back. I've never wore this one either, but I like that it's a neutral, but I can already tell that I don't like it as much as the Nike, so I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm keeping this one because out of all these, I probably wear this one the most, and it just says Operation Wildflower, so I'm keeping that one. This one says Harvard University, and I thrifted this one as well. I think I'm going to keep this one too because it fits good and I like the saying on it. I'm going to get rid of this red one and yellow one just because they're kind of like specific collars, and I am very funny with collars not matching. I have kept this red one for so long just for like 4th of July purposes, but do I ever wear it on 4th of July? No, I do not. So I think I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. But then I also, like, when I put it on, I think it'd be cute with my white Converse or my red Converse. So, no, we're going to sell. And lastly, we have this, like, denim blue. And I think I'm going to keep this one as well just because it's a good basic to wear with anything, really. So, I don't know. Now that I have it on my head, I don't really like it. So I'm going to get rid of this one as well. So we have gotten rid of, let's see, we've kept 3 ball caps, and we are getting rid of 4 ball caps, a bucket hat, a visor. We're keeping a visor, and then I have the winter brown hat and then the summery shade hat. Now we're on to more winter things. One thing that I know for sure I'll be keeping are my snow gloves. This is the only pair that both me and my husband have. So we share these when we absolutely need them. So we will be keeping these. I will also be keeping my ear muffins. These are the only pair that we have. I do have this, which could also be, ooh, do I keep this or do I keep this? I think I'm actually going to get rid of these and keep this one just because it stays on my ears better and I feel like I like it and will wear it more. Next is on to beanies. What are these? These are just a pair of plain gloves, but they're honestly like very wore, so I'm going to go ahead and trash these just because they're not in a condition to be donated. They did not fall in the trash. Okay. So we have this black UGG toboggan, and I wear this one very often, so I'm definitely keeping this. We have this cream CC Exclusives ball cap. So I like the cream beanie, so we're going to keep this. This is a Carhartt that my husband wears along with me, so I'm keeping this as well. So we have 2 more, and then I actually have to go, so we'll do this really quickly. I also have this beige CC hat. I don't know which one I like more. I think I like this one more. Yeah, this one's more of a long one, so I'm going to sell that one. And then lastly, we have this colorful beanie. This is the colors of our football team. So in the hopes of eventually going to one of the football games, I'm going to keep this toboggan. And that is all of the ones. So we're keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hats, but we're also selling 1, 2, 8, so I feel like that's pretty good. So it's now a few weeks later. Life has just been crazy, you guys. It's been insane. I'm still going to continue with trying to declutter my clothes and probably eventually make this into a series and do the rest of my house. I do declutter quite often, so I wouldn't think that I have a ton to declutter, but then again, I also thrift a ton, so who knows, I might have a big pile. But this is where we're at so far. So I have this gigantic trash bag here full of clothes, and I think there's a few shoes in there. So that's what we're getting rid of so far. Also, I have this old computer down here that I do need to take and be recycled. So now I am actually going to go through this wardrobe right here. This is where I keep all of my pajamas, sweatpants, undergarments, stuff like that. So, oh, also bathing suits are in there. So I'm going to set you guys up so that we can go through that together. And then depending on how dark it gets, because it is later in the evening, I might go through my linens with you guys. We have this trunk, which is full of clean clothes that I need to hang up in my closet. For some reason, there's always a pile of clean clothes here. But we have this wicker trunk that's full of blankets and linens. Then we also have, behind the fan here, we have another little basket that's full of linens, more so like tablecloths, runners, pillowcases, stuff like that. And then lastly, I have a rolling cart underneath the bed, and that's more for our bed linens. So we really need to go through all that because I have way too much. I thrift linens all the time, so it's something that I collect pretty fast. So I'm going to set you guys up, and we're going to start on this wardrobe right here behind me.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. All the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new, even if we stay in bed. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna now, 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 now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys thank you for tuning in to today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you some motivation to maybe declutter some parts of your house. And I'm excited to make this a series on my channel and to declutter my house further. And here in a second, I'll be showing you everything that we got rid of out of the closet, the dresser, and then my linen storage. So I'll see you guys next week.